to yet another food review / mukbang with Aim and Lee.
I prefer...
Get the box.
I prefer mukbang / review, because it is a mukbang, and we're just going to review the food whilst we do it. You said review, straight mukbang. We've got fully loaded buffalo chicken and waffle fries.
Yeah, but let's talk about what's on the front there. There's Frank's original hot sauce bottle and 2 chili peppers. By the way, guys, this is from Iceland.
Yeah, they've got this new range out. They've got lots of stuff like this in there. So this is one, and then they've got one we did the other day.
So what we're going to do is
we're going to
get a forkful together, because this is going to be spicy.
So it's got waffle fries, and like we said, buffalo chicken.
I can smell it already.
It's hard to keep it apart.
I can smell the heat.
It should be hot. It's just been in the oven.
No, as in it's going to be spicy.
Oh, it's a bit hot to put in my mouth.
Not go.
Oh.
You wait.
That is proper tasty. There's a slight kick to it. Her face is about to turn then.
No, it's actually not as bad as the actual sauce.
That's really nice.
See that taste? That's what Frank's hot sauce has.
Yeah, but when I've got cheese with it and potatoes and whatever it will do, you want to be hot. This actual sauce is going to be a lot hotter, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but this, that's all it tastes of, is that sauce.
Show you up close, guys, before we get tucked in. There we go. We'll just separate it so we have half each. Yeah, so these are £3 or 2 for a £5. They got a stack in the offer in the range. I was in there the other day in Iceland. I thought, I get a couple. And we'll do one of a couple of videos. So here we are.
But what we need to do is start reviewing.
We'll review at the end. Because I
eat it.
I am eating them, but I'm also doing my video. The video. Yeah, so the other day, we got to experience, I mean, up and down the country this year, because all the storms are, so like Storm Barry, Storm Henry, all the other bad storms. What was the one we had recently? Eunice. Places, especially further up north from us, have had no power. You hear about it on the news, because we can hear about it, because we had the power, and they're like, yes, up north, they've got no power, they've been without power for ages.
Actually, it was down Kent as well.
Down Kent, I didn't know that. But then they got the power back, but some of the places, they'd only had it back for about a week, since the last storm, when they had it for like no power for 2 weeks.
Like Storm Franklin, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're not paying the arse, these storms, then. But the other day, we had an electrician round, and he had to come and fit a new fuse box. So he turned off all the power.
All bloody day.
Now you think to yourself, it's all right, you can get by with no electric. Until you start thinking, what can I have for breakfast? There's no microwave. There's no oven. There's no toaster. There's no kettle. We had to boil a pan of water on the hob.
No, I'm all right, because I don't mind water, but it does...
Chicken's nice.
I haven't found none yet.
Yeah.
It's all just... Put it there, then. It's all just...
That chicken's really tasty. Oops. But yeah, we had no power. I didn't struggle too much because she don't really do hot drinks as much as me and her mum do. That bit hot,
What?
Because it's been underneath all the cheese and stuff. We had no electric for like, I don't know, from about 8 in the morning to like 2, 3 in the afternoon. Maybe 4 in the afternoon.
It was a long day of no...
It was so long.
So all we did, really, my mum, Lee and Tia, we talked about all this stuff that's going on around the world at the moment. I'm not going to go on about it, but, you know, things that are on the news. And actually, I did say, it brought us together a little bit. Like, we really had a good chat, and I really think...
You do, but we've only ever been, as a couple, in 15 years, we've only had to put up with each other once, with no power. And it happened years and years ago, and there was an electrical cut, and we had to have the engineers at like 4 in the morning, and they was digging up the bloody driveway and whatever.
It wasn't that.
It was, we had no electric came. We were sitting in darkness from like the afternoon till like early hours of the morning. It's bloody horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Our friend's daughter was here, and we had no power at all. It was just candlelight. But it makes you realise back in the day, because we watched Downton Abbey recently, they had no TV. Yeah. They didn't have the option to put on bloody The Price is Right or Harry Hill or Casualty on a Saturday night. They had to sit in, no one of them dinners they had like with 10 courses. They had no better to really do at the time.
But they did have electric.
Yeah, but they had no TVs. They had music.
I'll give you a bit of trivia. My mum and dad, sorry, not my mum and dad, my mum, her parents, my grandparents were the first people on their street to have a television.
You've told us before, but not many people heard of that.
But it did make me realise just how nice it was that we all got together, because it's so easy to pick up a phone. It's so easy to pick up a tablet or switch on the television, because let's face it, well, in our house anyway, we've got probably every app on the television going. Netflix, Prime.
We got all of them. There's a few
No,
we
we've
could
got
do.
no TV, the whole Sky internet package, Virgin Media, you know, it's so easy to go through all them channels, is what I'm saying, to talk.
You know who keeps catching me out? It's Disney Plus. So we'll have it. Aim keeps getting me like, Lee, can we get Disney Plus? I want, or not, can we? I want to get Disney Plus. Sign us up for it, so I sign us up for it. Aim never watches it then. Once you get it, you just don't watch it. So we've wasted like 2 or 3 months' payments. Right, and we'll get rid of it because nobody watches it. Then I get rid of it about 2 months ago. And now they've stuck a load of stuff on there I want to watch.
Oh, I want this now.
And I'm like, oh, for God's sake, it's just more money out the door.
What is it? Give us an example.
There's like some new Marvel film on there.
Oh.
Or not Untouchables. I can't remember what it's called. It's one of the new Marvel films. Some of you'll know what it is if you've got kids or maybe you like it yourselves. And I wanted to watch it. I was like, yeah, the only place you can watch it is on Marvel.
Well, I'm getting
It's
it
no
when
good.
Hocus Pocus 2 comes out.
Disney, sorry. But that's what we got it for originally, because they advertised it about a year ago. Hocus Pocus 2 out in time for whenever it was.
Halloween.
No, this was like early on last year. We got Disney Plus the first time.
Well, out this year.
And then he's like, no, you got it right in the whole year.
I'm struggling with this one. It just tastes of hot sauce. It's not that good.
No, it's a lot of waffle fries and cheese and hot sauce. I think I've only found 3 pieces of chicken, and I give one of them to Aim.
It's, nah.
They got some chicken now.
Yeah. It's horrible. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's just, we don't have to eat all these. I mean, we're not enjoying it.
So I mentioned in our last review, I don't know whether you would have seen the other one first, we're doing another series called Food Out of a Can.
Hood or food?
Food!
Like something said, hood out of a
Right,
can.
you're hearing.
Oh, that's a bit of chicken. Happy days. 2 pieces of chicken I've had. Well, hey. The chicken is tasty. There's nowhere near enough of
The
it.
chicken's soggy. It's supposed to be like a chicken
Got a
poppy.
kick to this stuff, Ad.
Yeah, that's the original one. The Frank's Wings one isn't so hot. That original Frank's one we got in there is hot.
Guys, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to tap out here. And we'll give an honest review in about 5 minutes. Once we've done a bit more talking. It's not the best.
It's horrible.
So if you want to leave it home, you're more than welcome to, because
Yeah.
I'm not eating anymore.
Thank
We'll
you.
pop that to one side and we'll review it in a minute. Yeah, so we had no power and we had to sit around. I was playing darts for hours and the bloke, what is it with people who want, I mean, I'm nothing against people who may be a bit lonely or think, oh, I'm on a job, I'm going to be here for
I'm
hours.
sorry, I'm going to interrupt. I know
Alright.
exactly what you're going to say, and you're the one with the problem.
I'm about to say
It's not
that.
him, because he wanted to chat with you, didn't he? It's not him with the problem now. It's you. You're antisocial.
I really
But
am.
No, it's you.
I admit it.
That man was so nice,
He
guys.
was.
He really was lovely. And if there was more people like that man in the world, the
There'd be a
world
lot
would
more
be
people.
no, the world would be a nicer place, and you can't even deny that. He was really, really nice. And
He was
friendly.
really, really nice. It wasn't an issue at all. He was very nice bloke, respectful of the home, because he was in our home, and he was really lovely bloke. I'm in the kitchen throwing darts not in the dark, just had no lighting, and he's just on the other side of the door fixing this fuse box. And he'd been to our bathroom, and our Tia's door was open. He saw her guitars lined up, and he come down and said to me, I don't know if you heard, he said, "Oh, do you play the guitar then?" And I was like wondering why, because I had a dart. And I thought, that's not guitar.
When I
What's
tell
the
you,
other
Tia has like
Some
4
of
or
the
5
better ones.
guitars, ukuleles, electric guitars. Her
amps the
room,
lot. It's like a bloody rehearsal room for Metallica.
her room is like, I think they call it like an emporium. Like she's got things everywhere.
It's ridiculous. So he said, "Do you play guitar?" I said, I caught on. I was like, "Oh no, mate, that's my daughter's guitar. She loves guitar." I said, "I can't pick it up. I tried to, as in like play guitar. Couldn't get the hang of it in the slightest. I ain't got the patience. Ain's better than me."
Yeah, I can play it a little.
And Tia's really good. And he says, "Oh, yeah, I was flicking through YouTube last night." That's why I think he's probably single, the poor sod. So I was flicking through YouTube last night, just randomly, and there was this child prodigy on there who can play guitar. He's like 4, and he's like the best guitar player that's ever been at 4 years old. I was like, "Oh, that's nice, mate." I was like, "Oh, you get them, don't you, like them child prodigies?" I was just like trying to stop the conversation, but you weren't taking a hint.
You are actually a complete
Bastard.
git at times, Lee.
I know.
You don't want to announce it, though.
I don't hide it from people. I've seen it on our videos countless times. If you see me in the street, don't expect me to have a chat. Because I'm not a chatty person.
Say that. If you're going to put yourself out on social media and you're basically like, well, if you see me, don't speak because I don't want to talk, but I'm happy enough for you to watch our videos.
No, you can come and say hello, and I'll happily say hello back. You can say, is it Lee? I say, yeah, you know, it's because you watch my videos. We can have a picture taken if you want to, like one kid did. That was weird. And you can do what you want, but unless you're going to, don't say, can we go for a pint? Or whatever, unless you're nice. If you're a nutter, don't say, can we go for a pint? If you're a nice bloke
I'll go
or
for a
lady,
drink,
yeah, we'll go for a drink. Not a lady, that'd be awkward, me and a lady name sat at home. And that's a gang with us. But no blokes.
You can be
nutters.
friends with the opposite sex. It's not a bloody crime. Look how close you and Claire are.
If a random bloke walks up to you in the street, hey, Aim, I watch your channel all the time. He's really good looking, nice facial hair, nice whatever, looking and everything like that. I said, do you want to go for a drink? He's like, yeah, Lee won't mind. Obviously I said, Aim, how about me? I'm the other half of this
hang
channel.
on, no, I don't agree. Get in the real world. I'll make my own decisions, for one. Two, you can be friends with the opposite sex, and I do not need your permission.
No, you don't.
As long as I don't have any feelings with this guy in any kind of way like that, I will be friends with any kind of person I want to be, and I expect you to do exactly the same.
I'm all for friendships. I'm not for stalkers.
It's called
and
the green-eyed monster jealousy, and that will get you sodding nowhere. It will get you nowhere being oh God, you're friends with the man, you're friends with the woman. No, it's your own insecurities, I'm afraid.
Yeah, there are some nutters out there.
I'm not on about nutters. You can have nutters in any kind
One time on this channel, that thing that happened to you remember? We don't know who the hell it was because we blocked them straight away. But they got in touch with us on a private message and asked Aim to send them stuff.
Oh, yeah, let's not go down that road.
Yeah, proper bonkers. I'll send them some socks. Go pair of my socks if they want.
I was actually willing to drive to where I live.
To pick them up.
To pick up certain items of clothing, let's say, and pay me for them.
I've got plenty of that they can have. Loads.
They didn't want yours, Sally.
No, they need to swing for the other team, then they can have mine.
I mean, realistically,
I'd send this thing.
we should have negotiated a price.
Actually, we should have done. I mean, these days...
Anyone want... I'm joking.
You can make shitloads of money just showing your feet these days. I mean, Christ, we're missing a trick. I've got lovely feet. Or at least I used to have.
We should set up an OnlyFans.
And show our feet. Could do footsies.
No.
Could dip our feet in bowls of custard.
Do you know, years ago, Lee used to have really nice feet.
And then something happened.
And now they've changed.
I didn't used to walk as much as I do these days. When I was younger, obviously walked
and
to
you
school
got
and
athlete's
whatnot.
feet.
Athlete's
toe.
Athlete's foot I got.
That's it.
I don't want to get rid of it though because it's like...
Oh, God.
It's picked me to live on. And it's chosen me out of all the world.
Oh,
I actually heard this on Men Behaving Badly somewhere like that. And I was like, yeah, it sounds right. And plus, it gives me something to do when I'm bored, just to have a bit of an itch.
That's just absolutely taking it to another
Well,
level.
mine's not a nasty one, It doesn't look bad, it just itches.
It does. It does look bad. I've got picture evidence right on my phone now.
Don't you show my
I
feet
won't,
on
but
here for free.
if you want me to.
Not doing that for free. There's this thing, this bloke the other day. I think it looked like a bloke, might be a woman. It's hard to tell these days with some people. And there's in Mackey's working, and their colleague was filming them. I don't know why they were filming them. Maybe they knew they was going to do this. They're serving food, burgers, fries, whatever. There was one of the people getting the fries out, put them in the box, put them down the shuttle thing. And this person turned around to the bloke or whoever's filming, put their hand down the back of the pants, scratched their arse, and then continued to load up fries into these containers. And I am not joking. It's on TikTok. You can find it if you search for, I don't know, man scratch arse McDonald's or something. What have you got to search for? Just when you're scrolling through, it pops up for me. I was like, that is proper rough.
Yeah, but the thing is, tell me now, right? You cannot tell me how many restaurants and how many cafes pick their nose, do all that, and you're never going to know.
Well, like you watch Gordon Ramsay, don't you? Like the Nightmare Kitchens
Kitchen
and
Nightmares,
stuff.
And what's that other one? Not
Hell's
Kitchen.
Kitchen, no.
I did used to watch Hell's Kitchen. What that one? Hell on Wheels, I think it's called. I am not kidding you guys. Some of these restaurant owners, they are... I mean, you know when you see all their houses and they're like really nice... They're disgusting people. They're just I mean, it's not like you're just a little bit dirty. Like you see, we've seen it on Come Dine With Me and Dinner Date, where like you look at the splashback on the tiles and the microwave, and it's like, do you ever know what a cloth is to clean it? But this is awful, considering like, and it is in America. I'm not going to say it isn't.
Well, yeah, over here
they
as
have
well.
it over here. It is just as bad. But you'd think the food hygiene's people would notice. Does it really take Gordon Ramsay to go in?
Maybe they just don't got around to them restaurants yet, and he goes to like the really crappy ones. But like,
No, some of them are not. They used to be really popular, but
you wouldn't think it though. Well, like, say you went into one of these restaurants and ordered food, you wouldn't necessarily look at the food and think, oh my god, that's been there next to a dead
you'd probably
bloody
say
pigeon.
the food would be disgusting, but you wouldn't necessarily think that the kitchen it was cooked in would be. I mean, he can do this, and it's just black, like fat and grease. It's just.
You was watching one the other day, and there was like they put, I think it was like some puddings or something or other
mixed with
underneath.
raw meat that was dripping of blood.
Yeah, there was like blood dripping onto these puddings that people were going to eat.
Chocolate cake.
Oh god.
And there was a dead
Proper
mouse
rough.
in the fridge. Tell me.
There's some rough stuff about, guys.
There's been Chinese restaurants around here in Wolverhampton where I've known in my past to get food hygiene stickers on the door saying if you don't fix up within so many days. And it was in the newspaper and stuff. It's one certain area which I won't mention. But they had dead rats in their food storage place, like where they keep the food. Dead rats, there was mice and awful.
You just don't need it, do you, Ian?
I don't need it, especially how much I like Chinese.
Wouldn't put her off it though.
Right, review time.
If you found out your favourite Chinese was like that, you would still eat there. I know you would.
I'll have a rat share mine, please, Mr. So-and-so down the road. Anyway, so let's get the box again.
Well, let's just show this.
No, the box, because that ain't going to show. I need a bowl of mush.
Okay, packaging.
Right,
what did you say, Ian?
Packaging, oh yeah, looks tasty. That's what you get. I'm going to say packaging, yeah, I'll give it a close-up. Looks alright.
I think the packaging is very colourful and
I
grabs your
think
attention.
that's the appealing, the Frank's hot sauce bottle. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for the packaging.
Yeah, 4 or 5 for me out of 5.
Taste, 2, if
Actually,
that.
quantity first.
Again, it's the same as the last one. If you saw that, for one person, it's fine.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 for one person if you need that. The taste is exactly the same. You can't differentiate between chicken, fries, whatever. It just tastes of Frank's hot sauce. This tangy kind of sauce, that's all it tastes of. And he won't know that because he hasn't had
The
that
only
one.
bit, I had one bit of chicken that wasn't completely covered in the cheese and the sauce. And the chicken was tasty, the one bit I had. Then the second bit of chicken I had was just tasted the
I'll
same
tell
as
you the
everything
truth,
else.
guys. That chicken is really cheap, processed tack. It's not nice chicken. It's like, you know when you buy chicken poppets, but they're really cheap, tacky ones. It's like that. And it's just over-processed. That is horrific.
In comparison with the last one we did,
Yeah, we did an all-day breakfast type one. That was kind of nice.
I think taste-wise, and same amount in each.
that beats this.
Yeah, the other one, I'd give a 5 compared to this one. I'll give this flavour-wise.
I'd give that a 5.
for this.
A 4. The last one, the order 4 out of 5 in general. That is probably. I'm going to give it a 1. Except the packaging, a 1 for me.
Packaging lifted it to me for a 5.
But you don't eat the cardboard box.
No, when you buy it and you look at, oh yeah, okay. First look, 5 out of 5.
But how many times do we do that with Mackies, where you buy a Big Mac and you see it, I'm like, wow, and then you have it and it's flat as a pancake.
Yeah. That taste though brings my 5 right down to about a 1.
It was just a
So
bowl of mush.
overall, 2 out of 5 for me.
1 out of 5. If 1, I'd probably say 50%. I really don't like it. Half a score.
We'll never buy that one again. That's for certain. We will try more things like this, but just never that one.
Yeah, so.
If you think about getting one yourself, I won't even recommend that. If you like Frank's hot sauce and chicken and cheese and stuff, don't get that one because it's not you're not gonna feel fulfilled.
Satisfied either.
No,
you might feel full because again we've had half of that. We haven't even had half, but you know it's definitely enough quantity for one person. It's just unfortunately the taste is naff.
Yeah. So there we go. We'll be back next time with more reviews and new series coming your way.
Foods from a can.
And deaf foods that you're scared of.
No, feared foods with Eamon Lee.
Feared foods with Eamon Lee.
So
I like the sound of
basically,
it.
things that he's afraid to eat, things that I'm afraid to eat, but we can choose one food source that
I'm
you
actually
can
not
get out
liking the
of.
sound it's
Yeah, but that's what's going to make it entertaining. It's our reactions going.
There's not many you're scared of.
Oh, there is. You just don't know.
You guys
it
are
yet.
out of this for me.
There we go then.
Spiders.
But, no, we're not trying insects. You can get them on the internet, but we're not going to.